Hello, welcome to this discussion because it's totally discussion from government denial to government admission. It took 3 days for government to later admit that yes, so there were actually people that were kidnapped in their churches, about 3 churches, and the figures are more than 100. I'm talking about 163 people still missing as at today's 6 days. 6 days after. 6 days after. It is sad that this continually happen and continue to happen. Yet there seems not to be solution to kidnappers. The kidnappers have not find a higher power from the Nigerian government that will discourage them from further kidnapping of people, of Nigerians, for their selfish gains. Seems that now it has now seems that the kidnapping is now a business, an industry on its own. About 1.6 million dollars, according to some opinions, were generated within 6 months last year. This amount has been paid as ransom, and yet government has found it very difficult to earn it all. Well, I don't condemn. Here we try to analyze whatever happens, to give our information, to educate people, and to analyze whatever I think is concerns you and I, you might be interested in, and things that both of us can do, you and I, watching this, because there is a lot we can do as a citizen, both protecting ourselves and telling what needs to be done to the government of the current dispensation. So let's analyze what is actually happening about the 177 people being kidnapped since 6 days ago in Kaduna State. So here we go. Up the abduction in Kaduna State and what is being done. I'm going to analyze everything. I'm going to break it down. So it is, when we say everything is, I don't even know what to say. It's been 6 days. Yeah, there's no head up. My name is Michael Ekundayo. I'm not an advocate for ransom payment, because if you pay ransom to these people, they are going to use it to buy bigger guns. The bigger guns to attack new communities, the bigger guns to even attack our soldiers and our policemen. So I'm not an advocate of ransom being paid by anybody, because if you are paying ransom, it's as if you are supporting them. It's like if you are finding excuses for them to do even more havoc to communities and to states. These people, there will be a stage, if you continue to pay ransom, there will be a stage when they will be more powerful than our entire state. So the crisis you are trying to prevent, if you continue to handling it with kind growth, or what do you call it, with kid growth, they are going to metamorphose to something something that nobody will be able to treat. My own is, let the Nigerian police, Nigerian army face them by force. Let them have the power. Let them have the firepower that is greater than this, what these terrorists are using. Our soldiers should be able to have access to firepower that are twice bigger, twice the range of what the enemy of the state is using. Please, Nigerian government, wake up, wake up. That is all I can say, wake up. So let's see the background of what happened. So on Sunday, January 18, 2026, armed government with sophisticated weapons, that is mighty weapons, very very hard, not just AK-47 now, sophisticated one, stormed 3 churches, 3 churches during worship service in Kaduna, in Kumi. They call it Kumi. The village is called Kumi Wali village. That is the name of the village, Kumi Wali village. Kajuru Kajuru local government area of Kaduna State, abducting between 163 to 177 worshippers. So they stormed 3 churches, not 1, not 2, 3 churches. They still have free hands, so much confidence to enter not just 1, not 2, but 3 churches in a single day while they are worshiping their God. Please, this is not the first time of the terrorists attacking churches, but when will it stop? That's what I want to ask my government, Tinubu, my president, our governors, our senators. Please, when all these attacks are going to stop, especially in churches, please. So the Kaduna State government and police initially denied the incident. That is my problem with government. They comes with attack. First thing, if you criticize them, they first of all attack you. They have very low skin to accept criticisms. Their skin are so soft that they can't accept simple mistake, simple criticism from Nigerian government, from Nigerian people paying tax. They deny it never happened. It never happened. They deny it. That is, instead of let's investigate. Even sometimes if you don't want to tell the truth, you first of all be silent. Be silent. You don't come out and say what you don't know. The Kaduna State government and police initially denied the incident entirely, calling it falsehood before confirming days later after pressure from Christian groups and international observers. They now say, it happened after days. That is, it happened on the 18th. By 19 they are still denying it. By 20 they are still denying it, because by 21 they are still, it was on 22 just yesterday. They now say it happened. People who are actually here, the abductors are demanding the return of 17 motorcycles worth 20.9 million seized during military operation. Somebody shouts audacity, the temerity. Please put your own English there. The abductors, you kidnap people, and the soldiers are challenging you. Said before you start the negotiation of the ransom that you are going to demand, they must pay for the damage or the damage and the seized motorcycle collected from you. The audacity. So my question now is, if our police actually seize their motorcycles or destroy them, how were they able to transport 177 abductees or 163 abductees? How are they able to abduct them? If out of the 177 people, how come the motorcycle that they're supposed to use to carry these people have been taken, have been destroyed or seized by our mighty military men and women? God will continue to bless you, protect you from all evils, protect you from kidnappers, protect you from armed robbers. God will continue. But how come are they still able to abduct so much? If 28, my second question, how many motorcycles were they able to transport, and nobody, no security people were able to tame them, be able to how do you call it, maneuver, or how come across them, or do ambush them before they reach the churches? If they come, 173 divided by 2, that should be 80 something. So that means they might have come to 80 something, 80 motorcycles. So with 80, I was where our security intelligence unit, they should be able to ambush these people. They people notice it before they. So they abduct, they visited 3 churches and abduct them. Nobody to challenge them when they are going. Nobody challenge them when they are there, and they still went back to their bushes and still no. Please, God Almighty, God will continue to protect us. That's what I can say. So the apostles are demanding the return of 117 motorcycles worth 28.9 million. 28.9 million seized during military operations as ransom. This incident comes amid Nigeria being named the epicenter of global killings of Christians in 2025. Don't forget, Donald Trump actually designated Nigeria as a country of particular concern. Just around, I think around October or thereabout, October just last year. Imagine if he hear this one too, and with kidnapping for ransom becoming a structural industry worth 1.66 million between July 2024 and June 20, so about 1.66 million dollars. If I convert it in my head, that is going almost 2 billion naira in just a year. 2 billion ransom. If this don't let me say what I want to say, please. So this is the background. Kidnap happened, 10 churches were attacked, police denied it. Firstly, Kaduna State government denied it before they now admit days later that yes, it happened on Sunday. These people were actually visiting their God. They are actually praying on to their God. Okay, well. So let's see what people are saying. So first of all, Kaduna governor said, I will not rest until, so later is now when they after and say, I will not rest until our people are rescued. Thank you, governor, and I believe your word that you will not rest until once all the people that were kidnapped, the children, the women, the youths that were kidnapped are rescued. I believe you. God will continue. So what the National Security Advisor Ribadu said, Nigeria is a deeply pluralized society. Everybody knows that. Please, all these things don't. Everybody already know that Nigeria is very pluralized. We have about over 100 tribes, over 100 tribes in Nigeria, over 36 states, over many religions. People are so we already know that, Mr. NSC. And the protection of all citizens, of course, Christians, Muslims and others is non-negotiable. Yes, all these wars are just political angle. According to opinion Nigeria, violence frame along religious lines is treated as an attack on the Nigerian state itself. So we all know that, but what are we doing? Sir, you know you will commission people to protect our forests. Those people that you just commissioned out to protect our forests are they still in the city now? Because you already commissioned, by now they're supposed to be at the forest. By now they're supposed to have been seeing these people moving averagely about 80 motorcycles to attack a state. Sir, what are the people you commission? Which state are they going? Which state are they at now? That's what I want. What are those people? Forest guard. You call them forest guard. You've commissioned them. You've posted them. Are they not in Kaduna State? So, sir, that's my question, and I would really love an answer. So, Kaduna police said the story is mere falsehood. Anyone who claims people were kidnapped should come forward with names and particulars. So, you know, the police that's when Reverend Joseph now said, I don't know the politics being played by the deniers, the police and the Kaduna State, but this is quite sad. Whoever is asking for a list, we have shown them the list. Let them tell us the list does not exist. So when the police deny it, the government deny it, Reverend Joseph finally have to list all these people that are kidnapped and send it to them. Okay, the Reverend Joseph now spoke that, okay, now if you still insist, if you see they don't exist, please deny this list. We posted it to you. Come out and say it is not true. That's when they came that, oh, okay. So that is it. So with this, what is happening, there is political pressure from United States. That's why I love United States. At least they are demanding some answers, or at least they are showing to the government that yes, we are aware what is happening. So see what the Undersecretary of Political Affairs, Alison Hooker, said. We are concerned about recent report that government kidnapped more than 170 Christians in Kaduna State on January 18. The government of Nigeria must do more to protect Christians and their rights. Right. That is self-rule. They are right to practice their faith freely and safely. God bless you, Mr. Undersecretary for Political Affairs of the United States. God bless you. Today we are here to discuss how we can work together to deter violence against Christian communities, prioritize counterterrorism and secure and insecurity, investigate attacks and hold perpetrators accountable. I pray all these people that is causing this high pressure for every one of us, that is causing us to think twice before we go out. Lord Almighty, let them be held accountable. Let Tinubu hold them accountable. Let governor of Kaduna State hold them accountable. Let every governor that be able to hold every terrorist, every murderers, every evildoers of this country, every robbers, every corrupt officers, every corrupt soldiers, every corrupt politicians, every corrupt citizens. Let the government, whether within Nigeria or outside Nigeria, hold them responsible. Give them the grace, oh Lord. Give them the grace, oh Lord. So let's go. So what happened? So in January 18, 2026, Kumi Wali Kaduna was attacked. 177 kidnapped, 160 is still missing till today. Today is 23. So in Kaduna State, this is the map of Nigeria, Kaduna State. That's where it happened. So that is the story we are trying to tell. First of all, the government, we said no evidence, mere falsehood. It was mere falsehood. But the reality is 163 people are still missing. That's the reality. So don't forget the timelines. January 18 there was an attack. January 19 there was denial. January 22, which was just yesterday, that's when there was admission. There was a denial 19, 20, 21, 22, almost 4 days. 40 days. That's when the government now is after 4 days. That those people. Lord, have mercy on us. Save us, Lord. Save us, Lord. Save us, Lord. So we are Hallelujahs have to say this. So don't forget that on October 2025, Trump designated Nigeria as country of politicals of particular concerns for the Christian attacks, of constant Christian attacks. So December 25, which is Christmas Day, Donald Trump gave Christians a gift by attacking the terrorists in one of the states in Nigeria. We know all the states, which is Sokoto State. They attacked them. So, and there was a January 18 again. Now there's church attack. 177 or 163 people are still missing. January 23 US, there's a US pressure, which is this. US pressure, which is this. There's US pressure now. US pressure with this statement that no, we are aware. You know what we did in October 25, December 25. Don't let us repeat it now. Make sure these people are released unharmed, unkilled, and safely returned to their homes. Please, they know. So everybody is aware of that. So that's what's happening. Now the terrorists, the kidnappers are saying even before there is a discussion on the ransom being paid, they want the refunds of what the soldiers who ambushed them or attacked them collected, seized or destroyed. Imagine the audacity, God Almighty. You went for an attack, evil attack. You went for terror attack. Soldiers attack you, and you are having the thought of saying, yes, so we are going to collect our money before we release this. Who is giving them? Who is giving them this type of audacity, this type of man? Who is educated? Who is informing them? Who are these people? Are they Nigerian? Because this is, I'm 30 plus years, so this is not the type of Nigerians I used to know. Nigerians are lovely. The Nigerians can share anything for everybody. Nigerians are peace love. What caused all this? So when we go back to there will be a day we go back to the root of all these people, because at the end of the day we find government hands in all this, because no city will just rise up one day and have the audacity to be doing this, saying before we can discuss ransom. Okay, so they are even saying it is not cash or quick messages by the cockroach. They don't want cash. They want 17 motorcycles worth about 28.79 million naira. We want our motorcycle. The military sees it, and we please let us go. So don't forget, since October 20, since April, look at some of the attacks since April. Since April 2025, 50 kidnapped, $205,000 were paid as ransom. April 2025, 50 kidnapped. November 2025, 52 students kidnapped. Don't forget that one too. 52 students were kidnapped in November 2025. December 2025, 24 to 30 people were kidnapped and 30 people died. And January 2026, 177 people were killed. Do you see that the arrow? Do you see 177, 30, 52, 50? It is well. Those are some of the attacks in recent times. So here are some of the points I want everybody to know. I want everybody to listen to this. To these points. These are some of the points I want everybody to know. So, point one, the government denial strategy. The government denial strategy. Kaduna police initially denied the abduction, calling it falsehood. They block investigators and warns villagers against speaking to media. They said, no, you can't go to that village. Oh, nobody should go there. They don't want anybody to know the truth. If government could want to cover up 177 kidnap victims, how much more if they were 3? How much more if they were just 5? I don't want to talk more. This shows government prioritizes political image over citizen rescue. Point 2, kidnapping has become an industry. Nigeria kidnapping crisis generated $1.66 million in ransom between July 2024 to June 2025. These are not random attacks. They are calculated profit operations. Each ransom funds more weapons and future abduction. Imagine that. That's why I don't support any ransom being paid. Any ransom being paid. I know life of people are very, very important. Maybe because of my own intelligence. Maybe I'm not too intelligent. But okay, you give these people, they buy more weapons because they are never satisfied. They buy more weapons, they kidnap more people, they buy more weapons. So at what time will it end? If you are going to just be playing with them. That's why I don't support any ransom payment. I'm not supporting it. Let them give the money that they will use for ransom. Let's give these things to our soldiers. Let them buy more weapons. I'm not just ordinary AK-47 or something. Give them weapons that the attackers will never, even in the next 20 years, they will not have access to such weapons. So if the range of our enemy, if the killing range of the terrorists or the kidnappers is 500, give our soldiers weapons that is the killing range is 1,000 meters. Don't put the firepower of our soldiers, our police, our DSS, our naval officers. Don't put their power, their firing power, so that before even if the enemy is firing them, it will not reach them. But if the soldiers are firing them, it will be reaching them because their killing range is times 2. Please, the government know this. You don't want to, unless if you are pretending. Please. Point 3, Nigeria is global Christian killing epicenter. In 2025, Nigeria was named the world deadliest place for Christians. 1 in 5 African Christians faces high persecution here. This is isolated. The systematic targeting of Christian farming communities. Farming have been attacked, and I pray hunger will not reach everybody. So that is what is going on. Point 4, Fulani militias designated as terrorists. Fulani militias were classified as terrorist groups in December 2025. They attack churches during worship when communities are mostly vulnerable. Goal: economic gain and displacing Christian farmers from agricultural lands. That is one of their goals, that displacing people from their agricultural land, from their inherited lands. They are indigenous people there. So there is another goal. US-Nigeria development pressure escalate. Trump designated Nigeria a concerned country in October 2025 for religious freedom violations. US conducted airstrikes in December 2025. This church attack tests if Nigeria protects citizens or faces external intervention. So by now, if government will not rescue these people by showing power, not just by a kid club, by paying ransom, the US will take notice, the other country will take notice, even the Israel might take notice. So please, Nigerian government, act before another country will come and help us again. Let's show the world that Nigerians can help itself. Please, please. So point number 6 I want everybody to take notice is the unusual ransom. 17 motorcycles. Kidnappers demand 17 motorcycles worth 28.9 million naira seized by military, not cash. This proves they are organized militant groups, not random criminals. They are not just random people. They are not random. They are using hostages as a leverage to reclaim operational equipment. Can you imagine? They lost 28. They lost 17 motorcycles. They said before they begin the negotiation of ransom, they have to pay. They have to return their 17 motorcycles. I can't say it without laughing, because it is not. Point seven I want everybody to know is, who are the victims? Among 163 missing men, men, women, children, including Baptist leader Daniel Bagama and his 3 daughters. Afiniki Moses' husband was taken too. She was kidnapped 3 days earlier. These are powerless rural farmers. Those are the victims. Powerless rural farmers whose their job is to go to their church and pray, and go to their farms to go and weed, to go and cultivate, and go and harvest their small crops. Because these are small crops, it's not that they have caterpillars or have machine for cropping. They use their hands, they use their hoes, and they use their cutlass to farm. They are poor rural farmers, and all their mind is to be able to send their children to school, to be able to feed and be able to practice their religion. That is all they want. Send children to school, be able to feed, and go to church and pray. These are rural farmers, unprotected. Why the continual attack? It is sad. Point 8 I want everybody to take note is, this is a repeating pattern. April 25, 50 people kidnapped, $205,000 USD ransom paid. November 2025, 52 Catholic students taken. December 2025, 24 to 30 kidnapped, 3 die in captivity. January 18 is business as usual, not anomaly. This is not anomaly. It is now become a pattern, a consistent one. Everybody is expecting whose church is next, whose mosque is next, whose community is next, whose village is next, whose farmer is next. People are killing in the farm, in the churches, in the mosque, in the community. Please, this thing needs to stop. Rebuttal, stop this. Major General Musa, stop this. Our soldiers, we know we are committed. We are being paid peanuts. We understand that. We know, and we cannot demand more when the money is not much. And it's not that you don't want to work. We all know the limitations. We all know, the citizens know that you need a bigger power, bigger firing power. So I cannot even start to demand more from our soldiers when what they need is the weapons. They are ready every time. Our soldiers are the best among Africa. I know that myself. Our soldiers are the best. They don't fear any evil. But if they don't have the weapons, how are they going to face the enemy? The enemy will go and enter people and have millions of naira, and our soldiers don't even have not seen 500,000 in their account before. So our soldiers have not seen 500,000 in their account, and these terrorists, kidnappers will just go anywhere, kidnap people and have millions as cash, displaying it on social media, and they will go and buy weapons on their own. So soldiers, I cannot even demand more because I know the situation. I understand the situation. I'm just when the government will come out and protect everyone, and give you what you need to finish. Because these kidnappers, within 2 weeks, with necessary people, where I believe they will be caught. I believe God will continue to bless our soldiers, bless our policemen, and God will let our government give them the necessary weapons to finish this off. So point 9, rural security vacuum exposed. Repeated attacks force communities around Kumi Wali to abandon homes. Areas just 12 miles from state capital lack security. Just if you are just 12 miles now, 12 miles how many kilometers safe? Outside there's no community, there's no security, just 12 miles outside. So if you are not living in the state capital now, it's as if you are on your own. It is well. Government has effectively surrendered rural Christian zones to armed groups. It is sad. My point 10 is, what should communities do? Document every abduction with means for international accountability. Avoid paying individual ransom. Inform more attacks. Pressure government for military intervention, and consider temporary urban relocation until security improves. Even if I mean, but what are the meaning? It is not easy to say this. It's not easy to say move. As if, do you have a home for them to move to in the city? Even the government are not providing in most of these states that they are constant attack. They don't even have IDPs, and IDP even still encourages more attacks, because they know that if they go to a village and they attack them, those people will move to IDP and they will take over the land. They will take over the resources of that land, take over their homes, and if you go back there, only God knows what will happen. So I don't know. My point 11, what everybody should know is international pressure versus sovereignty. US demand Nigeria protect Christians through democratic working group. Nigeria insists protecting all citizens external security, no religious persecution. Question: can Nigeria solve this before external military intervention? That's my question. 2. What should have been done? Deploy permanent security outposts in variable Christian areas, especially around churches on Sundays. Treat kidnappings terrorism, not crime. Treat kidnapping as terrorism, not a crime. It's not a crime, it's terrorist act. People are killed, people are taken against their own will, parents, mothers, children, and these people, when they come back, they can never remain the same because of what they face. The wickedness of woman to human being. Enable stronger military response, immediate rescue operation instead of deniers. So that's it. What can we do? You and I, share this video, comment on this video because it concerns you and I. Comment, share, like it, so that other people will watch, learn, and have some information for their advantage. Pressure your government, even the civil servant, pressure your government, the ministries, pressure your government, pressure the government, pressure the governor, pressure any person you have, the senators you have access to, you have their number, message them, call them, pressure the government, support Christian advocacy group. Maybe if you don't have anything to do, you can volunteers. That's what you can do. Pressure the government, and don't forget to like, share this video. Thank you always for always listening. Please subscribe, please follow me, please share this video, and I will do more. Thank you, I appreciate you.